Hello and welcome back. God, this one has been done a million times, hasn't it? Why would I even bother? Well, because it's a brilliant tune and we need to learn everything. Someone might not have known it, and some of the bits in this tune I didn't know. Now, I found some guitar-only versions of it, so I've gone ahead and tabbed out a whole load of it, but you don't need to really worry too much. This lesson could be just learn the chords, you know you need to arpeggiate some stuff, use a chorus, hit distortion, do the same chords. And if you want to do Jonny's parts, obviously, you're going to need to be doing some triplet action. And that is it, but we'll go through all of it, and I'll show you how I get the tones as well. So let's dive right in, shall we? So first up, some tones. I'm going with the chorus pedal. I'm going for the PastFX chorus ensemble, which is just an amazing recreation of the CE1. Now I know for Ed's part he didn't use a CE1. I think he used just some onboard amp chorus / vibrato, but it has got like a tremolo vibe to it, so you get this. This is my Hampstead tremolo. It's got that sort of vibe, but I'm going to stick with the PastFX chorus ensemble because I love it, and it's got a preamp as well, which gives it a little bit of dirt. He's also playing on a Rickenbacker, but I think this is pretty close. So that's what I'm going for Ed's clean part. We'll come to Jonny's in a second. Let's go through the parts, right? Now I have got a little bit overboard because I've tabbed out all of the little nuances in the verse, but I'll show you those and we'll run through those quickly. But first, you might not be bothered with that, right? The chords are very simple. You probably know them already. It's a G major chord for 2 bars, okay? It's all arpeggiated. Then you're going to go up to the 7th fret, which is the B. sus4, back to B. I'm just putting basically flattening my little finger there. Like that, right? Up 1 fret to C. And again with the C sus4, back to C. Take your little finger off and play C minor. 2 bars. And then round again. That is it. Those are all the chords. And when it goes heavy, same chords apply, right? So you can skip all this next bit if you want to just go into the heavy part and the fast part that Jonny plays. But if not, stick with us. I am going to race through this though. So here we go. The first few bars. So that's the first one, okay? I'm not going to go over these again. You've got the tab and it's just pretty straightforward. But then you're going to slide up to the 7th fret, okay? Okay. So you pluck the note and then slide your finger up. So the 3rd and 4th bar. So there I'm flattening my little finger. Okay, and off again there. And then you've got this bit. So that's a slide from the 9th to the 10th, but I'm holding the shape. And then to the C, and you're doing a very similar pattern there as you were in the 3rd and 4th bar. And take your middle finger off for the C minor. And then slide down. Next 8 bars, marginally different. I'll go through that quickly. So you can hear he's not doing as much arpeggiation in that part. And then slides up again. I think what he does there is he starts sliding and then he plucks the 7th fret again, right? When he arrives there. So you've got 2 pick strokes. So simplified basically. Then up to the C. Middle finger off, C minor. Again, it's just a slight variation. I'm not going to bang on about that because you've got the tabs, so you can just rewind and pause at your heart's content. Last time, before it goes into the heavy stuff, it goes back to the first part, but you don't do the sus4 stuff. He goes to some higher notes, higher arpeggiations. You're going to get... Okay, so you're just using the whole of the chord there. Then you slide up to the B. With that pattern, up 1 fret. Playing a few extra little notes there. Middle finger off. And then you're into the bit. So I've turned the chorus off at this part. Now I believe a Marshall shred master was involved, and this telly actually, I know it's a single coil rather than a humbucker, which Jonny uses in his, I think. It's the model that came out the same year as the one he uses, which is awesome. So I think his has got Fender Lace sensor pickups in as well. Anyway, I'm using a Marshall Guv'nor, which I recently bought off eBay. And I've got a fair bit of reverb on there as well. But it's not beefy enough, so I'm adding Monsieur Tumnus. So that's the tone for Jonny's parts. Sounds good to me. Rhythm-wise, it comes in on the 3rd beat, okay? So you're going to play... and then into a G chord, right? Now for the G chord, there's a few ways you can do this. There's 2 guitar parts playing, basically. I think Tom's just playing... like that, right? So it's the same chords we were playing before, okay, in the verse. But another guitar over the top is playing some sus4 stuff. You can do that on one guitar if you like. Easiest way to do it is play an open G and play... Alright, that is... Let me turn the Tumnus off for a sec. Alright, that's the first part. But you could play it here. You can play it like that. So the rhythm is 1, 2, 3. Alright, and then there's some more sus4 action. Come to that in a sec. So you've got 2 options. Open G. And the last note is just 4 open strings. While he moves up the fretboard, right? You definitely hear the open E ring out. But it's just a little passing thing. So you could do it that way, or you could do the standard bar chord. But the problem you'll have is you've got to abandon some of the chords and then to do the... there's a few ways you could play this next chord. I tend to play my thumb over the top of it, I think, to be honest. But I think what's probably happening is one guitar's going and the other one's going, is able to move about a bit, okay? So you could play 9, 8, 7, 7 and then move your little finger down 1 fret and have your third finger come over the top, right? So you're going to go, or thumb over the top, okay? Either's good, right? Upper fret. And that's it. So there's a few ways to do it, right? But just make sure you get the rhythm in. First one is... And watch out for the rhythm, actually. The rhythm on the C is slightly different. Goes to that last note a 8th note later than he does in the previous chord. Now, that's quite enough of that. Let's go to Jonny's part where he is doing a load of triplets, basically. So he's doing octaves. So starts on the 3rd fret. 3rd fret, mute 5. And I'm muting with a little bit of meat off the back of my first finger, right? So you're going to have to get that rhythm down. A bit like Rage Against the Machine, right? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it's down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. But it's quite quick, so you're going to do 6 for each beat, okay? Like that, okay? So, with that in mind, we're going to go 3rd to 5th to 6th to 8th. That lovely sustain because there's just a ton of gain there. So that last part, there is actually a something along those lines. There's a bit of a kind of delay, but I would just hammer through them, man, and change at the beginning of every beat. Then you just do an extra slide up to the 10th fret. And that just kind of fades out. Now there's some awesome strumming in the second chorus / outro. So again, it starts on the 5th fret. Then you got to the 10th fret for 2 bars. And then you go 6, 9, 7, 10. Back down to 6. And you'd go up to the 15th, and you're going to go 15, 14, 14, 10, 9. All right, so that goes like this. So it sounds a bit weird out of context, but essentially, you're going to go. All right, 3, 5, 6, 8. Then you do 2 bars on the 10th fret. 6, 9, 7, 10. Down to the 6th. Up to the 15th. And then you're going to play 15, 14. But you stay on the 14th fret for an extra 3 beats, okay? So you're going to do 7 beats of that one. You go the 10th fret there. Back up 12, then 10. It's the 7th, right? And then you go 6, 6, 3, 2. So that was it from me. Hope that was fun for you. I'd love this tune. It's brilliant. I'm going to do a cover of this one as well because it's that good. See you soon. Cheers. Bye-bye.